cords. What are they anyways?
She's my number one supporter. What's the deal with cords?
What's the deal with cords?
Hi, my name's Evan. Follow me really quick. So, this is my cord of drawers. This is my drawer of cords right here. I've been collecting these bad boys for like 10 years now. And as you can see, it's pretty, I got quite a nice collection here. I got a lot of cords. It's like an episode of Hoarders, but all I collect is cords. As you can see, I really like collecting cords. I have very many. Today we're gonna go through them and I'm gonna rate them on a scale of 1 to 10 on how just useful I think they are and if I think that they serve a purpose for something. Whoa, whoa.
Whoa, girl.
She's tearing
And that's why that.
She's tearing that shit up.
That's why that chair is fucked. Based off vibes, this is my favorite so far.
Really?
Yeah. Based off pure vibes.
That's an interesting choice. As you can see, I have a fair number of cords in front of me here.
How many do you think there are?
I don't know. Should we try to guess?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say.
Could be like guess the jelly beans.
I'm gonna say like maybe 67. That's my guess.
I guess there are a lot of small ones.
Yeah, there's a lot.
I'm gonna go less.
Yeah.
53.
What did I say?
53.
67.
I think so. I'm gonna go 53.
Let me center all these cords here. My God, it's a sea of cords. So yeah, I'm just gonna start picking them out and seeing what I think about them. But I will say, not the most unorganized cord of drawers I've ever seen.
Cord of drawers.
I keep saying that drawer of cords. I've wrapped them all in little rubber bands so they kind of stay together.
You sat down and did that one night.
It took like 3 hours, but I'm just gonna pick a cord at random here.
Okay. Oh, that's a good one.
I picked two up.
That one.
Was this the one that you said? No, that was that one.
I like that one better.
So this appears to be a USB-C to lightning cable. Looks to be pretty long. I think this one was a 6-footer. Came in a 3-pack, so I have 3 of these floating around somewhere. Pretty useful cord. I don't have the newest iPhone, so I still have the stupid lightning port. So I can lay in my bed while this is plugged in and it charges. So I'm gonna give this guy.
She just started rolling away.
I'm gonna give this guy like a nice 7 out of 10. I really do enjoy this cord.
Even just the first one right off the bat, random. Like you had so much knowledge of it. Like how do you know?
That's because I know what everything in here is.
Things?
So 7 out of 10 for that guy. Next up is this guy. This is a USB extender cable, I believe. So one end is a USB. Oh wait, what did I say? A USB extender. So this end plugs in, and then I can grab another cord to extend it. I don't know why I'm explaining a extension cable. Yes.
Should I be writing down tallies as we throw these away so we can know the total number?
Yeah, sure. You can just go on your phone there.
So for to be May, knowing the number, the final.
Yeah. So this is number 2.
2.
Okay. Second cord. It appears to be USB 3, I believe, because it's blue. I don't know if you can see that. It's blue in there. So high transfer speeds on this guy. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this guy. He's coming very useful. I have my PC set up in my office, but I like to play games in the living room on the big screen. So I'm gonna give this guy a nice. I think also another 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10 for this guy.
I like the blue inside. It's pretty.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. He helps me to.
You don't give him another point for the blue inside?
No. Because by itself, it's useless. I have to have 2 cords to make this work, so.
Okay.
7 out of 10.
7 out of 10.
Second cord down. What do we have? Oh, this is actually a recent purchase. It's a Elgato Cam Link freaking, I don't really like Elgato, but I like their products, but they overprice them because they can, and there's no really any competitor. So this was $100, and it basically just allows me to plug in my camera that that I'm recording with currently.
That cord was $100.
Yep. Well, it's not just the cord. The cord was the cheapest part. This middle
right there.
piece here is what really drives the price up.
Whoa.
So just based on principle, I'm gonna give this guy a 3 out of 10 because I think Elgato is a very greedy company. Alright. I vaguely remember buying this. This is not just the cord, but there is a cord attached to it. This is a HDMI splitter, if I'm not mistaken. And I bought it because I was trying to not buy Elgato to record my Nintendo Switch 2. And on here it says it records, you probably can't see that, it says 4K pass-through, but that means it only accepts 4K pass-through. It doesn't output 4K. So I got a little bamboozled by the marketing on this, so I'm gonna give this guy a 2 out of 10. Have not used it since I bought it.
Oof. That was number 4.
Number 4. Hey.
You're not a cord.
Moving right along here.
This one's ugly.
Moving right along here, I have this really long USB-C to USB cord here. I should probably be showing the things. Oh, I need to turn on. Oh, I don't have product showcase mode on this camera.
Autistic people are gonna love this.
Dude, they're gonna love it. So it's a really long USB-C cord, and I bought this for our VR headsets so I could move around the room easily. And the alternative to this cord was Meta's own 15-foot cord, which was, I think, $80. So this one was $15, and it works great. Because I bought both. I bought the Meta one, and then I bought this one first, but then I bought the Meta one. But this one works great for being only $15, and it has a 90-degree plug-in thing there. So it really, when you plug it into your headset, it doesn't get in your way. So value for money here, I'm gonna give this guy a 9 out of 10.
It also features some bite marks from lid.
Yeah, my cat's been chewing on it, which I think is why I bought the other one. But anyway, 9 out of 10 here, pretty solid.
Number 5.
Okay, nothing too crazy about this guy. This is I think, 3-foot Ethernet cable. I wish there was a better way I guess I could do that. Little Ethernet cable here. And nothing too crazy. It connects to my router. It's not quite long enough to actually be useful. That's why I don't use it. So I'm gonna give this guy, it serves its purpose. It does what it needs to do if I needed to use it. If my router was close to my PC, but it is not. So I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10. Nothing crazy about this cord. It has a cool blue color. So I might actually give it a 6, because the other ones I have are yellow, and I think that's ugly.
It is a pretty blue.
So 6 out of 10 for
6
this
out of 10.
guy.
That's number 6.
Alright, this guy, just a really old extension cable. So just,
Yucks.
it plugs into the wall, and then you can plug things into there. Pretty self-explanatory. It's pretty long, pretty helpful if I'm sitting on the couch and I need to plug in my phone or controller or something. So,
I mean, I love these guys.
I mean, you
them.
can't hate on just a regular extension cord. So I'm gonna give this guy.
It does what you need it.
He's old, but he's nice. So I'm gonna give him a 7.5.
A 7.5.
7.5.
Oh my goodness.
Out of 10 there.
And that was cord number 7.
Wow. This guy, what is this? Oh, ooh. This guy's. He's not gonna get a good score. This is a USB. What is that? What plug? It's not USB-C. It's like the one before that. What is that? USB-B? USB-D? Micro
Ew.
USB? What the fuck is this? I gotta look it up real quick. Hold that thought.
This is the most unhinged video.
I think most people have a hatred for micro USB cables because I used to have an Android phone and they required these cables, and these little fuckers would like break off inside the phone sometimes, and
What?
just they don't secure they don't what am I trying to say here? They don't fit in things very well, and they tend to wiggle around. This one does have a 90 degree, which any cord that has a 90 degree, I tend to gravitate towards more a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and give this guy, I still don't like him though, he's still a micro USB, so I'm going to give him, I'll give him a 5. No, that's too high. I'm going to give him a 4 out of 10 here.
4 out of 10 for number 8.
Okay. This cord, I don't actually know what it is. I don't know, let me just see if I can show you here.
It's like a beauty vlogger.
I don't know, it's not a micro USB. I don't know what this is. I probably, it has, I don't even know, it has some weird like patterns on the connector. It looks, oh my gosh, I don't know what this is. The first cord that I don't know what it is right here.
You don't know what it is at all?
I don't. It's not a micro USB because let me see if I can find another one. It's USB-C. So this is micro USB. Mm-hmm. This guy's like a little thicker.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can show the camera.
That's not the same.
If anyone, I'm gonna ask the people.
We need a cord expert.
Okay. I don't know if you can see that, but the white cord is micro USB. The black one is something else, and I have no idea what it could be. So if you know what that is, feel free to let me know. So I'm gonna, because I don't know what it is, I can't rate it. So I'm gonna put it over here.
That was number 9. Oh, bye-bye.
How about this will be fun. How about you pick out a chord?
Okay,
And then
hell yeah.
I'll rate it. Fine choice. This right here seems, oops. I thought the rubber band broke, but it didn't. This right here seems to just be a HDMI cable. Nothing too crazy, you know, just a regular HDMI. Buddy.
Oh, hi. Buddy.
I'm a little confused on this because it seems to have two very bulbous bulbs on there, and on the HDMI itself it says high speed. So I'm wondering if this is like one of the new models of HDMI cords. I don't know, but seems to be pretty long, pretty decent size. Maybe not too long. What, like 6 feet, maybe 5 feet?
It's alright.
He's alright. Nothing too crazy. It's not gold plated, so I can't give it points for that.
I like the shape of its
I don't like its bulbous nature, so I'm gonna go ahead and give this guy a 4.
I like it.
Really?
Yeah, I like bulbous.
Well,
I like the bulb.
these are my cords, so I'm rating
I know,
them.
you rate it how you see fit.
So I'm giving this guy a 4 out of 5. Nothing too crazy. It's just an HDMI cord.
And that's number 10. You're doing this one next, because look at that.
Oh, I know what this is. So this is a super long cord, and it belongs to a grounding mat that we bought that we used maybe twice. I'm surprised the cats haven't chewed through it because it's a very thin cord, very thin. And it only has one prong, which plugs into the ground hole on an outlet. So kind of cool, kind of unique, a unique cord.
That is unique.
So, and it has a weird little like pin thing where you connect it to the mat. So I like this cord. I like it.
It's different and cool.
It's very different.
Funky.
You don't see these cords every day.
You don't.
So I'm gonna give this guy.
Not everyone has that cord in their collection.
That's very true. I'm gonna give this guy a nice 8 out of 10.
Oh yeah. Deserving. That's number 11. Ooh, do this one. Bumblebee.
Bumblebee.
Bumblebee cord.
Yes. All right, so here we have a Bumblebee cord here. Really cool colors, cool design.
Looks like a snake.
It's a USB to USB-C.
Oh, it's DeWalt?
Yeah, it's DeWalt. So it came with, let me go see if I can find that real quick. Actually, I don't know where that would be. Let me see if I can find it.
Is it like a tool?
Yeah.
Came with like a tool you got?
Okay, I don't know where the thing is, but it's a little DeWalt light that it's a magnet, and you can put it on metal surfaces, and it's really bright. The cord itself, pretty cool. I'm a huge fan of USB-C cords. I like them a lot. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this guy, and it's DeWalt. DeWalt's a very, if you don't know power tools, it's a very good brand. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this guy 8. That's a little too, I would give it an 8 if it was USB-C to USB-C, but since it's just a regular USB, I'm gonna give it a 7. I'm gonna give it a 7. Yeah.
That's number 12. You choose one.
All right, I'll choose one. Okay.
With the hair on
What
it.
oh gosh, it's probably your hair.
Definitely not.
Nimster, get down.
Yep.
Ooh, this cord's not gonna bode well with me.
Nimmy, you don't need the oatmeal water. Oh.
All right, so here we have another micro USB to USB, or I guess it would be the other way around, but it's a white cord, pretty cool. It's Belkin brand. They make cool chargers and stuff, I think. I'm not a huge fan of this cord, obviously, because it's micro USB. Don't like those. Seems to be pretty long. There seems to be a lot of cordage here, so it's I can't give it higher than the other one, which I gave a 4. So I'm gonna give this a 3.
3. 3 for number 13.
Okay, here we have yet another micro USB to USB. This one looks to be the exact same, except this one is black. And I don't think it's as, well, that's gonna sound racist. I don't
You can't put that in.
I don't like this one, so 2.
All right, we're on number 15 now.
I'm just gonna do a lightning round because this is gonna take too
Yeah,
long.
yeah, do a
otherwise,
lightning round.
Just try to keep track in your head. I
Okay.
can count them in the video.
Okay.
All right, yet another micro USB. I don't know why I have so many of these. This one seems a little bit shorter than the other white cord. 4 out of 10. Oh my goodness, it's another one of these weird, wacky ones. I have the other one right here. I don't know what these are. I don't know.
Someone tell him what those are.
I don't know what this
Oh
is.
my
It's
God.
it's not a micro USB because I have many of those. It's a little bit thicker. I don't know what that is. But if you know, let me know, please. Shit, where did I put the other one? I had both of them out and I lost it. I'll find it at some point.
That's not good. Oh, that was
Okay.
16, sort of.
You don't need to keep track.
Why? I want to.
Okay, fine. This guy is
Big.
Oh, actually, okay, here's something a little different. Here we have a display port, the HDMI's cousin, older cousin. It transfers more data, I think, than HDMI, so that's pretty cool. Nothing too crazy here, you know, these cords are pretty common. I like how they're thicker than HDMI cords. Doesn't seem to be very long, probably about a 6-footer, so a decent cord, 7.
Yeah.
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 Okay, here we go. This is what I like to see here. So we have a USB-C to USB-C right here. Come on, there we go. Nothing crazy, but something about USB-C cords. They're just so cylindrical and so clean looking.
Ooh, I love those.
They're just nice.
They just scratch your brain.
They really do, and
They're so nice.
I see why they're the standard now because they just plug in so nicely to everything.
Seamless.
Very seamless. And this one appears to have come with a little Velcro cable management strap. Very cool.
There's cat hair all over it.
Well, yeah, just ignore that though. They do attract a lot of cat hair, so. But I'm a fan that it came with that. If you don't have cats, these will be great for you. Not very long, pretty short, probably like a 4 or 5 footer. Give it like a 6.5. 6.5 for this guy here. Seems a little high, but I'm a really big fan of USB-C cords.
What'd you give it? A 6.5?
6.5. I think this is a shorter USB extension cable here. As you can see, you can plug it into itself or another USB-C cable. Pretty handy. This one's not as long as the other one. I don't remember what I gave that one, but I think I'll go with a nice, how useful would I find this? Maybe like a 5.5 for this guy here. Okay, this guy
There's
here.
so many.
I know, I have a lot of cords.
There's so many.
I have a problem.
You have an addiction.
So here we go. Here's a unique one. Not really unique, it's pretty common actually, but it's just a USB to USB-C cable. Now, this one is not, I'm not as fond of as if it was just a USB-C to USB-C. Because these connections are fine, I just don't like them that much, even though they're pretty standard. Pretty long. I'd say maybe like a 10-footer right here, give or take. So, 7 out of 10.
Hold on, I gotta write down a video idea for myself.
What do you got?
Things in an asthmatic cat household that just makes sense. And I'll go through.
I'm so happy you're writing down video ideas like me.
I'll go through and I'll just like show just all the random shit I have for like his asthma
stuff.
Like the air filter, and then I'll show a candle and I'll be like I'll like throw it away.
You should do that, babe.
I will. I want to.
All right, here we have, it appears to be just a 3.5 millimeter jack, auxiliary cable, if you will. Nothing crazy. You know, you see these everywhere. They're pretty cheap. This one seems to be pretty long, actually. Looks like it wraps around quite a few times. I don't really use these that often for things, except for maybe like plugging headphones into my audio interface. So, you know, decent cord. You never know when one of these will come in handy. You never know. But you're always glad when you have one. So I'm going to give this guy a 7.5 out of 10.
Wow. I might have lost track a little bit, but I'm trying. We'll get there.
That's okay. I'll keep track when I'm editing.
Okay. Nimster, stop coughing, honey.
Here's another one of those. I think this was the first cord I did. It was a part of a 3-pack. It's USB-C to lightning cable. As you can hopefully see there. Come on, thank you. Again, I have an older iPhone, so I have to use the proprietary lightning ports. Not a huge fan. Not a huge fan of that, because Apple's greedy and they sell... It's not just a regular cord, so you have to buy one of their cords. So for that, I think I am going to knock it down to 5. I do like the length.
And the color.
And the color.
I like the color.
The color's
nice.
Pretty cool. The color's nice.
Nice silver.
All right, I'm going to go with 6. 6 for this guy, but I'm glad that they were forced to go with USB-C because that should be the standard for every single product that comes out, especially in 2025. There's no excuse for a product to not have USB-C in it.
So true.
So, 7 out of 10. I feel like I've been doing a lot of 7 out of 10s.
Funky. There's got to be a 10
cool.
out of 10 somewhere. Is there going to be a 10
I'm sure there will be.
There has to be.
I'm sure there will be. This guy is an interesting cord. It came with my headphones. It's, I think, yet again, another proprietary thing. Steel Series, I believe, is the brand. Yep, you can see the logo right there. Probably not. But USB-C. And then the headphone has another cord that plugs into here for some reason. And then you can control... It's kind of cool. You can control the, like, if you have game chat going or the game volume with this little knob. So that's pretty cool. I don't use it because I just use a regular auxiliary cord. So 6 out of 10.
I gave up counting.
Yeah, that's okay.
I'm done. I got to 20.
Okay, here we go. Here's a nice long one. This is another Ethernet cord. You can see the Ethernet ports there. Maybe, there you go. I use this guy because my router doesn't sit next to my computer. So if I need to, if I ever need to stream, if I ever need to if I'm ever streaming a game or whatever, or I need to download like a super massive game, I usually will reach for this guy and just drape it across my floor while it's downloading. Usually I'm just connected to Wi-Fi because I don't really have the need for super fast internet. this guy's super long. He's like 25 feet, so very useful. One of the little, I don't know if you can see this, but it has a little like snappy thing where it like clicks into your computer or the router, and only one of them has the clicker because I think it broke. But that's not necessarily the cord's fault. That could have been my fault. So I'm not gonna hold
Or a
that
cat.
against it. There are some bite marks. There's some bite marks. I don't know if you can see that, but they are there. But that's not, again, not the cord's fault. I like this cord. It's a good cord. 8.5 out of 10.
That's pretty high.
It's a good cord.
Wow. That's a hefty one too.
Yeah. Okay, then we have these interesting guys, and this is like, I think this, it's like, you see these a lot on like the back of TVs, plugs into the wall here, and then you can plug it in to a TV. I know that my soundbar has the same sort of weird plug. Don't know necessarily the purpose of them. I don't know if they just transfer more power or something.
Looks like a little guy.
New Square, that's the brand.
Like, it just looks like little guy eyeballs. Little eyeballs.
Kind of cool, kind of cool. She made a good point there. Let me just see if I can.
Looks like a little
has
guy.
two little holes. Kind of looks like eyes. I kind of don't have an opinion on these cords. They're fine. I don't really see them that often. They do the job. They plug in. So yeah, five out of 10. This little
That
guy. Okay. This guy's cute.
He's cute.
It's a USB-C cord here. USB to USB-C. Pretty short. Don't really know. I don't really have a need for super short cords. Even though it is USB-C, and I do love USB-C, I don't ever think I'll use this cord. So I'm gonna give this guy a 4 out of 10.
Oh, I'm so sad.
That's the way it goes.
That's cute.
Now this guy is also a very short cord, but as you can see, it is USB-C to USB-C, and it's kind of has like a braided texture on there, so that kind of bumps it up a little bit. I'm more willing. What's the word? I'm more inclined. I'm more susceptible to grab this cord over that previous cord because it's USB-C to USB-C and it has a nice texture on there. So, 7 out of 10. No, that's too high for how short it is. 6.5.
Aw.
6.5. Okay, it appears we have another blue Ethernet cable here. This one has both of its clickers as well as the little rubber guard. Can't remember what I gave the last one, but this, again, it's pretty short. Don't really find it useful because my router is so far away from my computer. So, no, I can't give it a 6. I'll give it a 5. Give it a 5. Are you enjoying this?
Yeah.
Is this entertaining?
It is.
Are you learning about chords?
No, I actually like it.
Cool.
It's so funny.
Awesome. This, I think, is an AC adapter. God, I keep forgetting to show the people. AC adapter.
Show the good people.
Lean into me when I do that because it's focusing on your face.
My bad.
So,
Dude, Nim needs to stop drinking water.
bud, you're ruining my video, sweetheart.
That's so mean. I gotta give him Zyrtec.
So I don't really have a need for these cords that much. I don't know what this even came with. But yeah, I don't really...
Do you mind if I give him Zyrtec really quick?
Yeah, that's fine. She's gonna give our cat Zyrtec because he's coughing. He's an allergic boy. Yeah, this kind of just plugs into things that require maybe more power. I never claimed to be a cord expert, so this is just my understanding from someone who doesn't study chords that often, but has a very big collection of them. We'll go with 4. I'm not liking the cut of this guy's jib here.
Don't like the cut of his jib.
No.
I hate that jib.
Okay, here we have another auxiliary cable. This one seems to be probably about just as long as the other one. Nothing too crazy here. It's Insignia, that's the brand.
Sigma.
It's Sigma brand.
More Sigma?
Nothing too crazy here. I'm giving it a 5 just because I always need these at the weirdest times, and I'm glad I have them when I do need them. So I'm gonna give it a 5. 5 out of 10. Moving right along, we have a Amazon Basics, another USB-C extension cable, because like I said, I like to sit in my living room when I'm gaming, so if I need to plug in my controller to my PC, I can just connect a few of these together and lounge on the couch. Very convenient. This guy's also pretty long. It has nice, you know, good old Amazon Basics, you know. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this guy a 7.5. Okay, ignore my wife's hair on this one. This one is a recent purchase, and it is, I wasn't even aware, but this is a USB-B cord. So this is, you know, it's, here, I'll show you. So the one end is very thick, and the only reason I need this is I needed it to have my PC in my room, and then I brought my audio interface, my old audio interface, which had one of these connectors. It was actually the first gen Scarlett 2i2 that I just recently replaced with the 4th gen. Very nice upgrade, but the previous one did me well for a long time. But anyway, pretty cool cord. This guy has a nice texture on it. It has a Velcro strap for cable management, even though I'm using a rubber band to hold it together. Pretty long, nice texture. 7. I didn't even use this guy that long because I bought it and then my old interface died, so I bought a new one. I'm really burpy right now. 6, no, 7. 7 out of 10. 6, 7. Okay, here's an interesting one. Not too interesting, but interesting to me at least. It's a HDMI extender. So if your HDMI cable isn't long enough, you go ahead and just plug it into this gentleman here, and Bob's your uncle. You have a longer HDMI cord. Pretty handy guy to have in the arsenal here. Probably gonna give it man, 6.5 out of 10 here for this guy. Just because he's not that long, so it's not really. You might as well just buy a longer HDMI cord, but still handy to have in case you're just a couple, like 3 feet short. So 7.5 out of 10. You played him?
I put it in a little pumpkin treat.
Oh yeah.
And he ate the pumpkin treat, but then the Zyrtec fell out, but then he saw it fall out, so he thought the Zyrtec was another treat, so he just ate it straight up. He was like, and then I gave him some more after that.
Good. Our cat has asthma, so we have to give him Zyrtec so he doesn't die.
And inhaler, but he hates it.
He has an inhaler and he doesn't like it.
I plan on making some videos about his asthma.
So like and subscribe to see those.
It'll be on TikTok.
So this guy, another Elgato product, another recent purchase by me. It's the Elgato 4KS, I believe. I bought this so I could record Switch 2 gameplay. Haven't used it that much because I haven't really used my Switch that much. It's a kind of a I'm bit what? Yeah. Sorry, got mad.
I'm bit what?
So it's a collection of cords. There's a couple on here. There's 2 HDMI cords and a USB-C, all of which I'm pretty fond of. One of these I think is gold plated. The ones it came with. This is a Nintendo HDMI and it's not gold plated, but the ones it came with are gold plated.
That's Nintendo?
This cord right here. But all in all, pretty cool collection of cords here. There's 3 of them. For the bundle, I think I'm gonna go with 8.5 out of 10. A lot of things going on here that I'm a fan of. Gold plated, USB-C, nice thick cords too, with a nice braided feeling.
That's nice.
Right?
So does the gold plated make a difference in anything, or is it just like an aesthetic thing?
I mean, I'll probably be wrong about this, but I think provides like a better connection to whatever you're plugging it into. I could be wrong. There's some sort of thing, but all I know is supposedly gold plated is better. So
If there's gonna be a 10 out of 10, I mean, no.
it is an Elgato. No, I can't rate Elgato 10 out of 10. It is Elgato, so I have to knock it points just for being Elgato. Because they're the only they have a monopoly on streaming type things. There's some other, I mean that's not true. There's some other brands, but they're pretty garbage compared to Elgato. So I gotta bump it down to 7.5.
What?
I know.
That's
I know.
so far.
If it was any other brand besides Elgato, I would give it a higher score. But in good conscience, I just cannot do that. Okay. Would you? Oh no, this is the first cord. I lost it earlier, but I found it, so that's already done.
Yay.
Okay.
Teeny scrimpy skimp.
Teeny scrimpy scrimp. USB-C, USB, really short. Don't like it that much. It has a weird, gross looking connector thing on there. I'm not a huge fan of the shape of this thing, so 4 out of 10. Sorry, buddy. Just checking it out. Okay, another very similar cord, a USB to USB. Pretty short as well. I like this one better than the previous one. I like the shape of that better. Yeah, nothing crazy about it. Pretty short, not very useful for anything. 4.5 out of 10.
Ooh, that's low.
That's okay.
Is that the lowest one so far? We get anything like a 2
I
or
gave
a 3?
I gave something a 4, I think.
What are you gonna give this one?
Oh,
that's a weird looking
remote.
cord.
We're making good progress though.
We are, look at this.
There's half the pile
think-
down here
yeah.
and half the pile up here still.
About halfway through.
Can't forget that massive guy.
Ooh.
Okay, here we go. A USB-C to USB cord, longer than the last two. Nothing crazy about it. I'm a fan of these cords. They do the job well. It's USB-C. 6 out of 10. Here's a long one. This guy. Okay, so I bought this to connect to my TV out here again, so I could sit on the couch and play video games. I think it's a 50-foot HDMI.
Whoa.
It was a pretty expensive cord.
Gold.
So it's gold plated. It has cool blue color on the inside. Don't know if you can see that. This is the only HDMI cord that I have that you have to plug a certain end into the source. As you can see, there's a little sticker right here that says signal source, and then on the other end it says display, so you don't get it twisted. And I think it's because it transfers. It can do like 4K, 120 hertz, as well as HDR. So there's a lot going on in this cord that I like. One thing I don't like about this cord is it is whatever they used for like the outer wrapping. It's very not slimy, but very slinky.
It's abrasive.
It's
like,
abrasive.
kinda
Like you could kind of
rough.
yeah. If you like did this hard enough, you could probably like give yourself a rug burn. And it's also a really big pain to wrap up because it tangles super easily. Other than that, it works great, but I can't give it more than a 7. I can't give it more than a 7 just because when I unwrap it, it instantly just ravels up into itself and becomes tangled and drives me insane, so I don't use it that much. So as much as it pains me to say it, there's a lot going on here that I like, but overall, it's just a pain in the ass to use. I think if I had bought a 25-footer instead of a 50, and they used a different material that doesn't tangle as easily, this could have easily been a 10, but unfortunately, that's just how it goes.
We're making good progress.
Yeah,
Look at
I'm
that.
trying to cook.
Yeah, we're cooking.
This guy is not wrapped up for some reason, but it is. I believe this came with the original Nintendo Switch because it's Nintendo brand. I don't know if you can see that Nintendo logo on there, but it's USB to USB-C. And I gotta be honest with you, this cord pisses me off, or it did piss me off when I had my original Switch, because somehow the original Switch dock knew if you were using this cord or not. So you couldn't use any other USB-C cord with the Switch dock. At least I think I'm remembering that correctly. So it's a USB-C cord, huge fan. It's gray, pretty cool. But unfortunately, Nintendo had to stick their dirty little greedy paws in there and ruin it for me. So 5 out of 10. Okay, a little small guy here. Another really small USB-C to USB-C. I mean, if you ever need a really short, like 1 foot cord for some reason, this could get the job done for you. I can't really say anything else. It's unbranded. There's nothing on the little stumps here. 5, 4,
3, 2.
4.5. 4.5, just because it's real short. Well, I can't because they're both USB-C. I really like USB-C. 5.
Another chunker.
Ah,
Oh no, Nintendo.
Another Nintendo HDMI cord, another proprietary goddamn.
Another Nintendo chunk.
This one came with the Switch 2, and wouldn't
See how I
you?
did that?
Yeah, and wouldn't you know it? It has the same problem the first one had, where you have to use this cord with the Nintendo Switch 2 dock. Don't know why. Not a huge fan. I mean, I have other high-powered cords like that other 50-foot one, and I can't even use that because Nintendo just wants us to use their cord. I don't know if that's a greed thing or just a hardware issue, software issue, but not a huge fan. 4.5.
This one's interesting.
Okay. This guy is a chunky, thick boy here. Very thick cord. I think it's meant to be an extension cord for power tools or kitchen appliances because it's very thick, can transfer a lot of current. I don't know if that's actually how that works, but it came in handy when I needed to extend, when I had to plug in a power tool in my garage with an extension cord. So pretty cool. Nice big prong here, very nice prongs. 7 out of 10, 7.5. I like this guy.
Respectable.
Okay, here we have another USB-B cord, again, to plug in things such as printers or audio interfaces. Pretty good length. I don't think I've used this cord too much, but I'll give it's nice, it's unique. I don't see these very often, so 6.5.
You're so cute.
This is exhausting, dude. What is this? This isn't.
And the cord.
I thought this was another Nintendo cord, but it's just a regular HDMI cord here. Unbranded, it looks like. I'd like to give credit where credit is due, but I can't. Not gold-plated, so can't give it too high of a score, but he's pretty cool. It'll do the job. It looks like it's kind of... Actually,
Is he
you know
cool?
what? He's not that cool. He's kind of crinkling here, because it's a very thick...
And that's not from a cat?
material.
Is that just...
No, I don't know what that is.
Is that tape?
That might just be tape.
That's tape.
That's just tape.
That's tape.
They put some tape on here. Interesting. I don't
Never
like
mind.
him. I don't like him anymore.
Well.
4.5.
Okay.
I feel like a lot of these cords I haven't even used. Oh my goodness. This guy's
Ooh,
orange.
he's
He's
rose-
orange inside.
I thought it was rose gold.
Okay.
I like the orange. He's cute.
Let me see if y'all can see this, but he's orange inside. It's a USB-C cable, probably about a 3-footer to USB. I've never seen an orange, the inside of them orange before, so I'm gonna give it a point for that.
Probably the only one you have that has orange inside.
Probably, I don't know.
Right?
So yeah, probably a 6.
Why don't they put pink inside?
It's close enough to pink. I'm gonna go with a 6.5. Okay, we're right back at it, and look at this guy here.
Wouldn't you know it? We got a funky.
We got a funky one here. This is one of those cords that you plug into your car's
Oh yeah.
a cigarette power thing. It has a AC connector. I don't even know if that's the right term for this, but it's one of those looking things. I've never been a huge fan of these. I find this to be a little bit too bulky for my liking, and they just, I don't know, something about them just have always rubbed me the wrong way. So I don't like these.
Pisses you off.
A little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 3. I think that might be the lowest. I really don't like those cords.
You hate that cord.
I really do.
Ew, that one looks disgusting.
Wait, what?
Oh, I think that might be my cord.
Oh.
That's my cord from my old...
your Switch?
My Switch Lite.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, man. So, yeah, one thing with these Velcro things, they attract a lot of fuzz and lint, so you gotta be careful with that. But I think this was her Nintendo Switch Lite cord. And, you know, probably the same sort of thing. Well, no, you can charge your Switch with any cord. You just can't plug it into a dock. So I'll rate it higher just because of that. Huh? No, it's white.
No.
What?
We found a pink cord.
Dude, we'll get to that one next. Oh, that was a recent purchase, actually. Anyway, nothing crazy about this cord. It's a Nintendo brand cord. Not a huge fan of Nintendo as a company. Like their games, don't like them. How about you rate this one?
Oh, God, it's ugly. The Switch Lite was not great.
I actually like the Switch Lite.
It's fine. It's too small.
I think for a portable handheld device, the Switch Lite was actually a great size.
I guess I just feel like I wanted the actual Switch the whole time. So I was just like, Now I have the Switch 2. And now I don't care about this cord. 3.
3? Really? All right.
Yeah.
That's fair. I respect that decision.
Need it. I don't like it.
Here is a fucking dinosaur of a cord here. This is like... It's supposed to be white, but it's yellow from how old and musty it is. This is probably came with one of my older iPhones, older than the current one I have. So, I mean, it's a proprietary Apple cord. Can't speak too highly about that. It's been around for a long time, hence the yellowish tinge it has. 4. It's gonna be such a pain editing this video. Actually, I feel like it won't be too bad.
I think it'll be fun. And then there's one moment where I ran behind you at full speed. That'll be funny.
Okay, moving on. We're getting there.
And then I can brainstorm my cat asthma video.
Yeah. All right. So this cord is yet another USB to USB-B cord. This one actually came with the first generation Scarlett 2i2 interface that I ever got back in 2015 that just this year, like a couple weeks ago, finally shit its pants and died on me. The cord,
that thing.
The cord served its purpose well. Not very long, but I didn't need it to be long because the interface was usually on my desk. This cord's been with me for 10 years. 8.5. I was a huge fan of this cord because it did its job fine.
That's pretty high. That's a high score.
Big fan.
You gotta get this big one out of the way.
Okay, I'll do. Oh, yeah.
This big behemoth. That's huge.
So this right here is an XLR cable, and I think it was 100. Nah, it's gotta be like 50 feet. Pretty long cable. Like if I can stretch it from one end of the apartment to the other end. And it's great for if I ever decide to make YouTube videos where I'm walking around carrying a microphone, I don't have to be wary of the length of the cord. I haven't used it too much, but eventually I do want to. Yeah, I want to say more about it, but I just haven't used it enough to really say anything about it. Besides the obvious, it's big. Lengthy.
Yeah.
Lengthy guy.
Long.
I'm a fan. I really like long cords. Long cords I don't tangle easily, and this one does not. I'm glad to say.
Very soft and flexible.
Yeah, it's very. I could really rub this and.
It wouldn't go anywhere.
Oh, that's nice.
It'll just stay in place.
It really will. It doesn't tangle too horribly. All cords tangle, but some tangle more than others. So I'm happy to announce this guy is getting an 8.5. That guy was up there. Well deserved.
There's a pink one.
So this guy might be the cream of the crop.
10 out of 10.
When it comes to HDMI cords, because not only is the inside of it a nice pink color, huge fan of pink. It's also gold plated. It can do 4K, or no, my bad, my apologies, 8K. I don't have anything that really transfers 8K worth of video data, but it's nice to know that I can if I do need that. It's nice and braided, so my cats can't chew through it, which is great.
But
It's
not rough, really.
Yeah, it's not
as rough
it's
as
not
the other.
rough. I won't get really a rug burn by rubbing it. It's not very long, but I didn't need it to be long when I bought this cord, which I think I bought it recently. So, I'm a huge fan. This might be, I can't,
At least a 9.
oh, at least a 9. I'm really debating though. Is this worthy of a 10?
Is any cord worthy of a 10? You haven't rated a single cord 10.
I'm gonna give this guy a pretty high score. I'm gonna give this guy a 9.5. 9.5. He's a great
I can
cord.
wrap it up for you.
I got it. I got a system.
Okay.
What brand is it? Because kudos to them. Unfortunately, they don't have any branding on here. Can't give credits, but very good HDMI cord. A little hard to wrap up.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
What?
that's okay.
Bless me.
Bless you. All right. Alrighty. What is this? What is this abomination here? This is a USB to, it looks like an AC. I don't know if that's the right term, but I think it's AC. One of these weird tubular plugs, right? One of these weird guys. 90-degree angle, fan of that for whatever I would use it for. I don't think I've ever used this cord. Again, I don't like AC adapter things like this. So 4. And it's just weird. A USB, anything, I just don't like that. I don't like it. This guy's held together with
That one is
a
fun
twist
wrap.
tie. Usually I use rubber bands, but I must have been
Same
running
with this
low.
one.
Whoa. Nothing crazy. USB to USB-C, like 3 feet in length. Does the job. 4 out of 10. No, 5. 5 out of 10. Pretty thick display port. Almost said HDMI, but it's a display port. Kind of stiff.
It's making weird noises.
It's making
Won't
weird
like it.
noises. Kind of cheap feeling. Don't know. It has like a thing you would push, but it doesn't actually like push down. Don't know what that's all about. As far as display ports go, not a huge fan of this guy. 5 out of 10.
I'm not farting, I promise.
Okay, here we have a another Ethernet cord. This one's white, has both of its prongs. I feel like these snap off very easily. Again, not very long of an Ethernet cord, so it's only really useful if your router is next to whatever you're plugging in with it. Clean cord. Again, not very useful. 5, 4.5.
Oh, man. You need to get this one out of the way.
Okay, I'll get
It's
this guy next.
pissing me off.
Actually, I just ordered this not too long ago. This is a 25-foot USB-C to USB-C, gold-plated, fucking 100 watts of power, does up to 4K 60 hertz.
What?
If you're using it for like a display adapter, but I think I was just using it to plug in my interface from my computer to out here with the interface. I already said interface. I love this cord. I haven't used it much because I just got it, and that might be affecting my judgment. But again, it's a gold-plated
Here
USB-C.
comes the third cat.
Get off the
That
counter,
that
bud.
completes the circle. All
Get
3 have
down.
been. Oh, don't! He's gonna knock the camera over.
I really love this cord. This, I'm doing it.
No way!
I'm doing it. This is a 10 out of 10
No
cord.
way.
It's long. It's perfect. If I like to have long cords because I like to be out here while my PC's in there. So if I need this to reach out here, it does so with ease. And again, it's gold plated. It's a gold plated USB-C to USB-C. Doesn't tangle. The material is nothing crazy material-wise, but it does the job. It doesn't tangle very easily. 10.
Wow.
10.
Wow. We had to have a 10 in there somewhere.
This guy.
Let me feel it. It's nice.
It's nice.
It feels nice.
It's nice.
Yeah.
Just the
10 out of 10.
The use I can get out of this thing is great. So
Unmatched.
Beautiful. Man, we can just quit now. We already got our 10 out of 10 cord, but we're making
We'll
decent
do
progress.
Lightning round for some of these.
Lightning round. Okay. What is this guy? Another. I think this is the third one in the 3-pack for the USB to lightning cable. Again, fine cord. It's good for when I'm laying in bed and I want to be able to move around with my phone while it's charging. 6. I don't remember what I give the rest of those cords. AC adapter, wall plug. Not huge fan. Again, don't like these.
Not huge fan.
I don't know why. I just don't like these. They're bulky. They have a huge thing. But I think they transfer more power, but I really just don't like them. 3. Another disgusting, old...
Dilapidated.
Actually, I don't know. This guy can't be that old because it's USB-C to lightning port.
Why is it so discolored?
But it's yellow and it's
So
supposed to be
gross.
white. Again, Apple proprietary bullshit. 4. This guy. Not a very common cord here. So this is, I don't know the name of it, but I use it to connect my soundbar to my subwoofer because my soundbar has a sub out and the subwoofer has a sub in. So I plug those into their respective ports and then I have loud bass that pisses off our neighbors. Pretty long guy here, doesn't tangle easily. He's pretty cool. He's the only one of his kind that I have, I think.
I like the way it looks.
Gold plated, so gotta give it some points there. 8. 8.5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a pretty one.
Yeah, that's nice.
Very nice.
Very nice. Man, making videos is a lot of work.
Oh, even just going through chords.
I know. Shit.
Crazy.
Okay, here we have another HDMI, not gold plated, just a regular old HDMI cord. Probably about 6 feet long, give or take. Nothing crazy, no branding on it. Has cool little grippies right here to grip. Don't know why I would need to do that, but 5. I picked up another HDMI cord, and this one is worse than the other one. It's stiff, very short, shorter than the other one, not gold-plated. 4. I hate these cords. I hate them. This is a coax cable, so it's one of those cables that plugs into like your wall's coax outlet to plug into your router. I don't know why they're so stiff, but they're as stiff as a board, dude. Like,
Ugh.
they're ugly. You can't hide them easily. You can't really cable manage them as easy as other cords. 2. I'm giving this a 2. This is my least favorite kind of cord. Right next to, I hate them more than micro USBs. So, 2. And speaking of micro USBs, we got one right here. As you can see, this is a prime example. Here, move your head. Prime example here. You can see this micro USB is bent. It's bent right here. And this is what happens with all of these types of cables. You plug them in, and then it wiggles around weird, and they bend super easily. I don't know why. I don't know why this was the standard for so long, but I'm very happy we moved to USB-C. 2. Another 2. And another micro USB cable. Same thing, 2. This one's a little longer, so maybe 2.5. Okay, here we have another gold-plated USB extension cable. Again, very handy to have. This one's pretty long. 6. And I picked up another one. Same, I think they're the exact same cable, so 6. Those aren't cables. Okay, I have another AC adapter here. Again, not a huge fan. I don't know what I read the other one, but I'm getting sick of looking at these, so 3. Very teeny no, my bad. Very teeny USB-C cable. White. Probably haven't used this once because it's very short. 4.5. This one's even shorter than the other one. Let me see how long this is.
What is that?
So another USB-C cable. Look how small this is. What am I gonna do with this? What is that? Why do I have this?
Throw it away.
Oh god, I can't throw it away. I can't throw any cord away. 3.
It's so small. That's like the smallest one.
That is a teeny little cord. Oh, I know.
Oh.
Okay, I know I just gave that one a 3. But this one's even shorter. But I love it.
What?
I love this one. I don't know why. It tickles my brain in a way that other one can't. It's very nice. Has a very nice texture to it. Very sturdy grippers here. I'm gripping them, and it's just nice. I like this one. 7.
Okay.
I have no rhyme or reason to my ratings. They're just, I'm going off of vibes and feels.
And what?
Feels. This one's just a USB to a USB-C. Longer for sure, but overall pretty cheap feeling. 5.5. This guy's interesting. It's a gold-plated USB-C to USB-C, but the cord itself is like thin. It's like a flat cord.
It's like a fettuccine noodle.
Exactly. It's good observation. It's like a fettuccine noodle.
Good observation.
I don't really like it though. Even though it's gold-plated, it's short. And I don't know why I would need that short of a gold-plated USB-C cable. So, 4.5. Man, HDMI cord, not gold-plated. It'll do the job, I guess. It's probably pretty long, probably like a 6-footer. Medium length here. Yeah, can't say much about it. 5. Oh my gosh, it's another one of these, it's another one of these weird cords that I don't know what they are. If you know what that is, please tell me.
I'm begging you.
It's a little bit thicker than a micro USB, but I don't know what I have 3 of them. Short guy, USB-C, not very cool. Don't like him. 4. A white one. Also feels pretty cheap. A little bit longer, I think. Not crazy about it, but I like him because he's USB-C. 5.5. I hate this cord. It's another USB AC adapter. 1.5.
Whoa, that's the lowest, I think.
It might be. Another auxiliary cable. Pretty cool. Like I said, always good to have. Don't know why I have like 5 of them, but hey.
You might lose them.
You never know. Look at this. Look at the pile is shrinking,
We're
dude.
so close.
Okay, what do we have? Is this a Nintendo cord? It is. Another Nintendo proprietary HDMI cord. Nothing crazy about it, except that it's made or manufactured by Nintendo, I think. For 4.5. This guy's kind of cool. This is a DisplayPort to HDMI adapter. So say if your monitor doesn't have a DisplayPort, but you can only plug in a DisplayPort to the thing you need video from, you can change it to HDMI. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Haven't used them too much. J5 Create is the brand, if anyone's curious. 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. What do we got? Is this Nintendo? What are you? P brands. This appears to just be a DisplayPort cable here. Not gold plated, but pretty cool. Longish cable. Can definitely plug in some things that need DisplayPort. So 6. I'm hoping there's not a cat back there.
I know.
Okay, here we have a right angle USB-C cord to USB. It it has this big bulky guy. Don't know what that is, but I don't like it. 5. 6. Just because it's right angle. 6.
What is this?
What the freak is that? What is this abomination? Is that the skull candy?
Skull candy, yeah.
Skull
Yeah,
candy.
what?
I don't even know what this would have came with that I bought, but it's a skull candy Micro USB. I don't even know. That's a weird
And you kept it.
USB adapter. I gotta let them see that. That is weird. I don't know. It's like thinner than a regular USB. It's kind of making me angry because I don't know how I attained this. 4. Another really short Ethernet cable here. Nothing crazy. I have like 6 of these. 4. So close.
Oh god.
This guy's cool. He's just a white, well-made USB-C to USB-C cable. Big fan. Not gold-plated, but that's okay. I won't hold it against it. 6.5. Here we have another one of those ugly car adapters. Not a huge fan of those. 2.5. I think that's what I gave the other ones.
That sounds right.
This guy. This guy is a USB splitter. So, and I think this came with my wireless adapter for my microphone because it plugs into the receiver and the transmitter so I can charge both at the same time. Pretty cool. Don't use my wireless transmitter that often, and it looks like it's kind of broken on the side here.
Oh yeah, what is that?
That's kind of weird. There's some like flaky thing. 4, 5. 4.
4.
4.
5. 4.
Now this guy's kind of funky though. He's kind of funky with it. I don't remember buying this, but it's a USB-C extension cable. It looks like, but it has a right angle, which is kind of funky, right? Like, look at that.
It is. That's
Like,
weird.
And then it plugs into another USB here.
Looks
Pretty
like
cool.
it's like a little bird.
Yeah, nicely braided. 6.5.
4 left.
4 left. Holy moly.
Oh man.
How long have we been recording
What does it
for?
say?
1 hour and 17 minutes. Holy
Oh.
sheesh.
Holy sheesh.
Okay, another Apple USB-C to Lightning cable. Nothing too crazy about that. Give it a 4. What is it? This came with the Insta360 camera. Just a USB-C to USB-C charging cable. Nothing too crazy. It's pretty short. 5. Here we have another white USB-C to USB-C. I like these ones. They do the job. They're nicely built. Feel good.
A lot of lint on it.
A lot of lint. Ignore that. Not the cord's fault there. 7. I don't remember what I get the last one.
7.
And we're down to the last cord here. And this one appears to be a DisplayPort.
Gold-plated.
Gold-plated. Thank you for pointing that out.
Of course.
Gold-plated DisplayPort extension cable. Pretty cool. Pretty handy. Not too stiff. Very nice.
Sounds stiff.
And I'll give this guy a 7.
And
That was a lot of cords. That was so many cords. But we did it.
I don't know how many it was. You gotta go through and count them.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll put the number of cords.
Yeah,
Right
we'll throw
here.
each one. Ding, ding, ding.
No, I'll just put the total amount of cords right up here somewhere. But yeah. Did you learn anything cool?
Yeah, I learned that we have a cord with pink inside of it, and that was my favorite one.
That's all.
And I learned that you think gold plated is faster and better, but you're not sure.
Yep.
And you hate coax cables.
I fucking hate coax cables. Yeah. Thanks for watching. See ya.